the main event of the evening. The following is for the Grand Championship, scheduled for one fall.
Well, here we go, folks. We have reached the main event of the evening. The 365 Grand Championship is on the line as this man, the Golden Gun, Mark Wheeler, looks to take the title off Easy Eric Cairnie.
The Golden Gun looking for some gold. And you know, he's been into these big match situations before, Jason. Mark Wheeler knows how to get it done, and he's looking to get it done here at the Red Chevron Club.
And Mark Wheeler, as we said, a very accomplished veteran.
He's got a great name, too, Mark.
Well, I'll leave that to be debated later. But Mark Wheeler, he's going to focus on becoming the 9th Grand Champion in 365 Wrestling history. But he has to beat this man, Easy Eric Cairnie, the 8th Grand Champion in 365 history. And if you want to talk about a veteran, Mark, of professional wrestling here in Southwestern Ontario, Eric Cairnie is that, a guy that the fans, they don't like, but you know what? They gotta respect because he is the champion. Took the title off Lenny Lilac just about a month ago.
The champ is in the building, and just look at the poise. That's the image of a champion right there. It's gonna be a lot of work for Mark Wheeler to get the belt off of Easy Eric Cairnie.
It definitely is going to be. Let's bring it up to our ring announcer for introductions.
Introducing first, fighting out of this corner, the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, weighing 208 pounds, the Golden Gun, Mark Wheeler. And your 365 Grand Champion from St. Catharines, Ontario, Easy Eric Cairnie.
I really don't know who's got the home turf advantage here, Jason.
Well, it's Toronto versus St. Catharines.
In Guelph.
In Guelph. I think the crowd is split right down the middle. Cairnie's got his group of fans and Wheeler has his. But
Some might say this is a Warriors type of battle here. You got your guys, I got my guys, but it's us two in the ring, mano y mano.
The one thing we do know that's for sure is this is going to be a fantastic matchup for the 365 Grand Championship. Bell goes, and we are underway with our main event here in Guelph.
And Easy E just starting to get a little bit of momentum behind him here.
Well, now the chance for Wheeler are starting to pick up as well.
Don't listen to these delinquent fans, guys. Lock up in the middle of the ring. Settle it between yourselves. These fans flip more than I flip my pancakes in the morning.
Well, these are two men that know their skill. They know they're very talented, have crossed the line from confident to cocky a number of times in their careers. But here we go. Main event is underway, and the champion backs up Wheeler into the corner early and gives him a little bit of a trash talk. Wheeler's not going to take that lightly. Swing and a miss there from Cairnie. Headlock implied from Wheeler. Wheeler sent off the ropes. Nice job by Cairnie to grab the tights and to reverse the position.
The ring awareness.
Cairnie sent in, floats over. Nice leapfrog from Wheeler and a trip from the challenger, followed by a nice drop kick from Mark Wheeler.
Easy E thought he was going to have a little bit of an easy time floating over Mark Wheeler to try and get to the other side of the rope, but Mark Wheeler with the great awareness there to trip his man.
What hang time there with that forearm smash in the corner from Wheeler, and a nice suplex from Wheeler for just a count of 1. Wheeler delivering a right hand to Cairnie. Double axe handle smash to the top of the back.
These two men have earned the respect that they have gotten throughout their entire career. And it seems like they're trying to win over the fans here in Guelph. And I don't think it's going to take too much, because these two are phenomenal athletes.
Make that the hat trick of shoulder strikes in the corner from Wheeler. Right hand. Nice job from Wheeler, sets off Cairnie. Cairnie, though, puts on the brakes, and Cairnie needs a timeout. He had the duck under, and he's going to try to regain his bearings. But look out, baseball slide from Wheeler. Takes Cairnie down into the front row.
A golden boot through the bottom rope.
Wheeler hammering away, and now bringing a face first onto the top of the mat from Cairnie, for Cairnie, I should say. Now they're changing forearm shots. Wheeler looked like he has the advantage, but Cairnie able to turn the tide. Irish whip reversed, and sending Cairnie face first into the ring post was Wheeler.
The champ is down, Wheeler. You got to get him in the ring.
I gotta tell you, that's some great footwork there from Wheeler. Not a lot of space between the fans in the front row and the ring apron to work with. We've got a 20 count here using 3-6-5. We're already at now 11. And now Wheeler brings the champion Cairnie in.
Cairnie's wounded, Wheeler.
Oh, but maybe Cairnie was playing possum. Hot shot, and now a nice neck breaker from Cairnie. 1, just a count of 1. Wheeler didn't have enough damage implied. Cairnie was maybe trying to catch him off guard with the hot shot into the neck breaker. But now Cairnie, big right hand from Cairnie.
This is why he's the champion, Jason. He can take a beating from outside the ring, but once you get him back between the ropes, he's going to put it back on you. And he's going to deliver it just as hard as you deliver it to him.
Cairnie trying to unload some more punishment. That was an Irish whip into the turnbuckle with authority for a 2 count. Nearly put away Wheeler. Did Easy Eric Cairnie. But you know what? You can't beat Mark Wheeler on an Irish whip into the buckle. Sure, it was devastating, but you got to do a little bit more damage to Wheeler than that.
I think we're in for a long night between these two. They are stubborn, to say the least, Jason. Both of them are going to take a lot out of each other before this match is all said and done.
Cairnie, as he's known to do, jawing with the fans, but now goes right back to work on Wheeler. Beautiful suplex from Cairnie for a 1, 2, and no. This time Wheeler once again able to get the shoulder up.
Great execution by Easy E there. And right to the neck.
Yeah, Cairnie now deciding to put on the front face lock, just going to work, putting his body weight on Wheeler. Wheeler's got to carry that extra weight. And as well, this is a good time in the match to put it on, just approaching the ropes. Time is going on, and you're just starting to wear down a Wheeler who's known to be, who is the quicker of the two here?
It's a good question to ask. I don't know if either of them are quicker than the other. Both of them, I find they're a little evenly matched, to be honest with you.
You share some traits, for sure. But right now, the ball is in Cairnie's court. And that is such a dangerous thing when he is the champion and does have the champion's advantage. But here's Wheeler firing back. Forearm shots from Wheeler. Wheeler tries to set up Cairnie, reversing a beautiful standing drop kick there from Cairnie.
Excellent execution.
But Cairnie spending too much time jawing with the referee and maybe living in the moment of the drop kick he just executed.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a little communication, but you can't do this.
You definitely can't do that, as Cairnie nearly got rolled up and lost the title. But putting the shin right on the throat there is Cairnie. Luckily for Wheeler, he was in the ropes to get the rope break. Wheeler trying to get that separation here between what's in play in the match and not, and Cairnie knew that, brought Wheeler in and delivered a devastating elbow to the knee of Wheeler.
Just try to break your man down.
Waistlock go behind from Cairnie, and a beautiful German suplex. Still has the hands locked here for Cairnie. Hits the second one in succession.
The trifecta, the hat trick coming here, perhaps?
No. Fought out of it was Wheeler. Wheeler now floats over. Wheeler tries for the roll-up. Cairnie held the rope. Cairnie goes for the kick and a Christ crusher from Wheeler out of nowhere. Oh my goodness, just quick action from Wheeler, and he's turned the tide into his favor, but has the damage been too much? He can't capitalize right now.
A veteran move by Mark Wheeler to take his man down. That face cutter, you're gonna see it right here. Wheeler rolls out of the way, and just out of nowhere.
Just
well done.
Just a devastating move, especially when your opponent is least expecting it. Dropping that ace crusher now. Cairnie and Wheeler trading forearm shots from knees. Wheeler lands a forearm. Cairnie fires back. Forearm from Wheeler. And that just seems to fire up Cairnie with a knee to the midsection. Oh, and a backhand slap from Wheeler, and a beautiful standing drop kick from Wheeler.
Disrespectful by the challenger here. That is your champion.
Flapjack from Wheeler. Wheeler now has found that second win. Wheeler floated over. Wheeler drawing Cairnie in. Wheeler there. Beautiful swinging maneuver, and no. That was a lot of authority on that, but Cairnie had the wherewithal to get the shoulder up. What a matchup. This is a truly contest between these two men for the Grand Championship.
Mark Wheeler with a great flapjack. Serving it up.
Flapjack was executed perfectly, but jawbreaker from Cairnie knocks Wheeler back into the corner. Both men breathing heavy, as they should. A lot of punishment dictated out in this match from both men. Splash in the corner from Cairnie. Cairnie tried the step-up enziguri, didn't connect. And now it's Wheeler going to the top rope. But Wheeler took a little bit too much time in that step-up enziguri. This time, hits on the second go-around.
Now what's Cairnie planning here?
Cairnie trying to set up Wheeler, looking like, oh, we're going top shelf here for Cairnie. Is he thinking superplex? He can't.
No, there's no way.
Well, the work by Wheeler, fought his way out, slips through the legs, and face first goes Cairnie on the top turnbuckle. Cairnie's in trouble. Float over Falcon Arrow. 1, 2, and no. Referee was just out of position for a quick second, but a quick count, 2, and no. Once again, great presence of mind there for Wheeler to go for the second pinfall attempt.
Wheeler wheeling and dealing on this last exchange. The Falcon Arrow, a couple of pinfall attempts. Cairnie, the champion that he is, kicks out both times, but Mark Wheeler has control.
Well, Mark Wheeler calling for one more Falcon Arrow. He's got Cairnie in trouble. Front face lock, and this time it's reversed. Falcon arrow from Cairnie. 1, 2, and no! No! Wheeler able to kick out at the last split second.
Jason, we talked about how evenly matched these two are. This is a great match. Both of them are going shot for shot for the Grand Championship. They know what's on the line.
Great work by the matchmakers here at 365 Wrestling to put this match for the title. There's the Falcon Arrow, the counter from Cairnie that nearly had him retain the championship.
Oh, and Cairnie throwing away the elbow pad.
Well, that means business has picked up here in our main event. Oh, and a roaring elbow, the unprotected elbow of Cairnie. Cairnie picks up Wheeler. Wheeler fights out. Wheeler tried the big boot. Super kick from Cairnie. But it's a super kick in return.
It's a super kick party here in Guelph.
From Wheeler. My goodness. Tat for tat here at the Grand Championship match. Anything you can do, the other can do better.
Two of the best here in Ontario. Super kick miss, super kick on the button, but then Wheeler says no. Right there, bam, bing, bang, boom.
Wheeler got all of that one. I don't know how Cairnie was able to get out and avoid it. A double clothesline. And they pop up again, double clotheslines for the second time. Oh, kick to the midsection there, big boot from Cairnie. Cairnie throws Wheeler out of to the floor, but Cairnie waiting for him, brings him out to the floor. Cairnie and Wheeler just throwing big punch after big punch. Forearm shots. Cairnie trying to get away from Wheeler right now. Shot to the back of the neck area from Wheeler. Shot to the midsection as well. This is turning into a hockey fight right now, and there's a face first goes Wheeler to the ring apron.
Just a brawl everywhere, getting into the grills of everybody who bought a ticket here tonight.
And you're definitely getting your money's worth, and right into one of the seats here in the front row at the red Chevron.
But they both know they can't win this match outside of the ring. Sooner or later, this match is going to get back between the ropes.
We're at a count of 13 right now, as Wheeler and Cairnie just laying blows on each other. They got to be mindful of the count, though. We're at a count of 16.
More so Wheeler. He's the one that won't win the championship.
Very good point, Mark. 18 is the count. And 19, and that's where we're going to go here. Double count out here in our main event as Mark Wheeler got sidetracked. So we have a draw here, double count out. That means, as you brought up, Mark, Eric Cairnie is still the 365 Grand Champion.
But what a battle between these two right here. Just going blow for blow. It's unfortunate that this match has to end in a double count out here, but just listen to the fans here, though. They want more.
They want 5 more minutes, but we
Wheeler
don't get
might be giving it to them here without a bell.
Wheeler double leg takedown from full mount, landing ground and pound on Eric Cairnie. But Cairnie pops back up, goes right to the eyes of Wheeler. Hey, this match is over. They're not getting paid for this. As Wheeler sent over the top rope from Cairnie.
You have to think, Mark Wheeler was the aggressor outside of the ring for that double countout. Does that cancel him out from getting a future chance?
We're gonna hear from Eric Cairnie right now.
Hey Wheeler, I got bad news for you, kid. You might have come out, you might have been a hero and challenged me after one show, but you didn't beat me. So you go to the bottom of the list. Beat the rest of the roster, then come see if you can beat a real wrestler.
As much as Mark Wheeler doesn't like that, that is what happens when you can't capitalize on your opportunity. As Eric Cairnie is still the 365 Grand Champion.
Now keep in mind, Gabriel Fuerza is the new #1 contender. We learned that earlier tonight. But Mark Wheeler, the Golden Gun, might have something to say about that.
The Golden Gun, he's definitely got Cairnie still in his sights. But Cairnie forgot his possession, that Grand Championship. And as they say, possession is 9/10 of the law. And there's Fuerza! It's Fuerza from the back, throwing Cairnie back in the ring. Cairnie gets dropped from Wheeler. And it looks like Fuerza has something in store for a man he will face for the title. Handspring cutter from Fuerza. Hip up, and to seal the deal in friendship, a handshake. And now the tide turns here to Eric Cairnie being down. Fuerza has the title in his hands. Could this be a scene in a month or so from now?
That was an absolute sneak attack from the #1 contender. El Diablo wants that championship.
El Diablo, he could be champion. He is the #1 contender for Eric Cairnie. Will this be the scene when they meet for the title with it on the line? What a night of action here at the Red Chevron in Guelph, Ontario. Our champion, Eric Cairnie, laid out. Our #1 challenger, Gabriel Fuerza, walking out tall. What a night, what action. Folks, for my broadcast partner, Mark Perry, I'm Jason Hancom. We'll see you next time. This action's been insane.